morning and welcome back to the video diary on the farm. Saturday morning, we're just on with spraying a bit of rape at the minute. Take out volunteers and any small weeds. We get poppies in these fields, lighter fields at Sawcliffe, so that's what I'm spraying for. Because I always get a lot of poppy seed in here, and it contaminates obviously the sample, which ain't good. Anyway, at the end of last week we got 17 millimeters of rain in one hit, one afternoon. Was it Thursday afternoon, I believe? And yeah, that's done some good. It's taken a bit of time soaking in, but yeah, we're travelling good now, and the rape will be up and running. And as you'll see in a minute, they're romping away. And any what hasn't really cheated much yet, it'll have plenty of moisture now. So yeah, it'll have done everything good, especially for cultivations as well. It just started softening the top a bit, so yeah, it's all good. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll catch you at the end. Yeah, as you can see, it's romping on the rape here. But this was our very first drilled, and it's like I said earlier in the introduction, it's on the sand land at Sawcliffe. So yeah, we'll get it sprayed and stop the volunteers, as well as all the poppies what are coming. Just rocking about slightly, we're crossing the rape drill at an angle, but following the old tram lines as per usual with the RTK steering. Going on nicely. Nice coverage. Right, we're just getting sorted with the digger. Got the tree shear on. We're off doing a bit of contracting for a local farmer. So yeah, if you've got any tree shearing that needs doing and you're local to us, yeah, just drop us a message and we'll see if we can accommodate, because yeah, it's one of those jobs where it's not easy with a chainsaw, lopping trees back, stopping you getting fields, but this is so easy. But anyway, I say, if you want any doing and you're near us, just drop us a message and we'll see if we can, like I said, see if we can accommodate you. Yeah, nothing particularly exciting on this job. We're just taking overhanging branches out so they can get the full width of the grass without fouling on mirrors and everything. And yeah, that's the result. Got a few like that to do around these woods. So yeah, anyway, let's crack on. Well, we're back home now from the contracting. Just going in another couple of fields around here, but as you can see, they're starting to grow into the field, these trees, which is all well and good, but wing mirrors are expensive. So yeah, we'll just trim them branches back so they don't hit wing mirrors and stop them encroaching into the field. So yeah, like I said before, if you need any edge trimming doing, give us a call, or tree trimming back to us here. Opportunity while we're here to trim them up, because they haven't been trimmed for years, and they're starting to overhang the road. So I'm just doing my best refit these this morning, ready for the spraying season. We did buy these at the end of last year. We've got 2 sets of AgriWeld mudflaps for the fence 724s. They're in kit form obviously, but yeah, we're going to get them rigged up now on mine, ready for flicking a bit of mud up on the spraying side of the job. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll get these fitted onto the back end of the tractor. Our job. It's a servicing kind of day. Forklift in service today, so John's on with that. Big box of filters there. Yeah, 6,000 hour service. That's one side on. Work in progress. Plenty going on. That looks smart now. A good advantage of these, you can use your linkage arms and top link. Those are attached to the ladder rail here, down there. That's all good. Our job's finished anyway. Forklift's ongoing. It's a major service, this one. We're just out putting some more Roundup on stubbles so George can get them worked. As you can see, volunteer rate growing. It's growing away fast, but the predominant weed this year is groundsel. There's no end of the stuff growing. I don't know why, but yeah, it just seems to be the year for groundsel. Anyway, it's all going on nicely. Nice spray pattern. Well, nice and colourful in here. As you can see, the blue flowers. But yeah, borage. Yeah, we haven't actually grown any borage, but this field came back to the estate 5-6 years ago now, and obviously they grew borage, and it's very hard to get rid of, as you can see. This is 6 years later, so yeah, keep Roundup in it, but it keeps coming back. Terrible weed. Anybody else got any experience of trying to get rid of borage? Just leave us a comment in the box below. See what you think. But I know from experience it takes some getting rid of. We're clean now. We're back into. This is a field we're in where we put it into one field. It's our biggest field. This nearly 90 odd acres. So yeah, decent size. There goes Dave on the gator. He's got the slug pellet applicator on him. He's going to put some slug pellets on the some of the oilseed rape fields. We're just getting a little bit of grazing now, so he's going to go stop that. Field next to where Dave's spreading. There you go. There's a few slug pellets about. They're just starting on plants to graze, so we're trying to stop it before they kill the plants. But some are big plants and some are small. As you can see, that's a big one, and then there's some what's only just coming. Not like that one, but it's been nibbled at that. So yeah, just trying to prevent it. Yeah, this rain will really done some good. Where it's a bit gappy like that, they're coming, but they're small. And then you get the bigger ones. But yeah, it'll make a full stand when it gets going now the moisture's there. Here's Dave coming with the gator. He's got a stock slug pelleter on the back, and is applying pellets at 7 kilograms a hectare. It'll spread to about 18 metres in one pass, so what he's doing is going up in between the tram lines and down a tram line, so he gets it all covered. I don't know, doing about 10k, 12k. Nice little setup that. Treads very lightly. ideal for this job. And the cap on to keep him safe and dry. I'm just back spraying stubbles off again, and I just want to show you how the nozzle selection system works, how effectively it is. I've got rape on one side of this field and the breeze is slightly onto it, of course, so I don't want any glyphosate drifting onto the rape and killing it. So I've got my nozzle set up, so I'm getting a coarser spray with the selection nozzles I've got, and it reducing the pressure, so there should be no drift or no noticeable. So I'll show you how we go on. Right, so I'm in the tram line at a standstill, and we're on the 03s at the minute, so we'll set off at that and we'll see what happens. So we've switched on the spray, so we're on 03s, and it's gone to the 04s, 025 plus 03s, and it's finally settled on the 04s, 025s. It's a bit rough here, and we're only at 2 bar pressure. So yeah, nice fine spray, coarse spray at that, without compromising on the drift, but with a low boom height, excellent. Well, once now we've got the combine washed, we've had a few nice days this week. So what we do, we park it up outside, open all the guards up, and a bit of breeze to get blowing through it, really. Yeah, just to dry it out. That's in addition to running it up to expel any moisture from the bearings. Yeah, so hopefully it should be dry now. Anyway, I'm going to put it away in the shed, and then when I get a chance, we'll grease it up so it pushes any last bit of moisture out, if there is any in the bearings, and yeah, it's ready for its winter service then. Liquid fertilizer been delivered, nitrogen, our mixed fertilizer. I think it's 26% N, 5% sulphur. Yeah, just filling the tanks up, ready for spring. Here's George working down Roxby Cars with a Challenger and FLD. He's working in that SFI land what was on the rotational part, and I sprayed off, and now it's coming back into cropping winter wheat. Anyway, as you see in the background there, he's zoomed in, there's John with the Fendt 724. He's going around the outside of the fields, chopping the grass up on the sides. Then on the other side of him, there's Dave. He's going around doing the dikes out and doing the hedges with the hedge trimmer. So yeah, everybody's flat out down Roxby Cars today. The land down here is particularly heavy in places, and after it's been in this rotational SFI, it's very hard, and it's taking some pulling the SLD, sticking the tines in, the legs in to maximum depth, because it's really tight underneath. So trying to give it a good loosening up before we drill it with wheat. This was another clip by George taken last week when he was putting a legume fallow mix into my favourite field on the hillside there. As you can see, it was going on at 11 kilograms a hectare, and John's right behind rolling it. bit of the clip just shows you how steep the slope is, especially on the cross angle of it as we're going, and that's the lightest part of the field. When you get on the hillside, I didn't work that because it was that fine, a bit like Cleethorpes Beach really. It wouldn't have worked very well, and the rolls would have just bulldozed in it. So we left it as stubble. And I just worked across the where the water pipeline went 2 years ago, just to level it up, and yeah, hopefully it'll grow something now. Yeah, George, you're just coming off the pipeline now, and as you can see, the stubble, it's fairly close shaved because there wasn't a lot of straw, but yeah, he's just drilling it straight into the stubble now. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Video Diary on the Farm. Been a bit of a mixed and varied week. Still working a bit of land up. We haven't started drilling yet, except as you know, all the oilseed rape was drilled, but we haven't started drilling any cereals yet. So yeah, that'll be in weeks to come. We're just waiting for blackgrass to get chitted. So hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, as usual, please hit that like, share and subscribe, especially the subscribe bit if you will please. It all helps, and hopefully we'll catch you again next week.